Hello everybody and welcome to another vlog. This one is from not so sunny Miami. Not gonna lie, we just arrived here approximately a day ago. So it took a little moment to sort of like adjust to the time zone. It's 6-hour time difference at the moment, I believe. And the time just changed. So we are trying to make the most out of this little short break from all of our things that we have to do and everything that's waiting for us back home. Filippo and I decided to take this little... Is there like a honeymoon before wedding kind of trip? No? No, Filippo said no. I want this to be like a honeymoon before the wedding trip. Okay, I decide to make such a thing.
I think this is more...
What is it?
A trip before... I would call it the calm before the storm.
Okay, but the storm in Miami is already happening
Exactly.
because this is the weather, as you guys can see. However, we're not complaining. We're staying at the Setai, which is our favorite hotel here, as you can see. This is Filippo's favorite spot. He bought this American football ball yesterday at CVS and clearly he's not leaving it. These are the bags that I packed with me on this trip. I will show you as well later. Sorry about the messy room tour, but this is the real situation as it is. We have a little kitchen. I brought with me a coffee from breakfast and I have no idea where I put it. I have no idea where it is. I genuinely am thinking, am I going crazy? Did I just leave it? As it's not here. The weather is just honestly insane. This is the bag that I brought with me to travel, as you can see. And then over here is the wardrobe. Obviously, I take the majority of the space. These are bits and bobs that I packed. I brought these Chanel mules, these Kate sandals, Louboutin mules. These are the new Chanel Matthew Blasi heels. These Mac Louboutin mules, they just arrived before the trip. Burgundy Orange, Chanel flip-flops, Hermès sandals. I love these. Might consider getting them in another color as well. I have these as well. So I brought a lot of I was like, I'm gonna enjoy my best summer life in Miami, but that did not really happen. Lots of dresses. We have a lot of friends in here, so kind of like a lot of dinner situations, clothes, some of my new bits and bobs that maybe you've seen already, I'm not sure. This is Filippo's wardrobe, basically. We do not know what to do. At least we're literally in the best place ever. I love this Setai so much. I think we're gonna get dressed and go to the gym. That sounds kind of like something that could be pleasant. So let's make the most out of it. By the way, a little update from me. I'm still swollen slightly from the treatments that I've done now 5 days ago. So obviously it needs to calm down. But I wanted to tell you that I started reading the book on the plane on the way here. So yesterday, basically, I already read more than a half and I'm really loving it. It's quite bizarre. It's Shirley Jackson, The Lottery. Very bizarre in terms of it's kind of short stories. So when it started, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but it started with this woman that is going to deliver a package. And I was like, where is this story going? But then I realized when the short story ended, I was like, okay, it's just a lot of short stories and they're kind of bizarre and weird. And I am so captivated by I realize what is very important to me when it comes to books is the style of writing. And when I opened this book in the bookshop, I'd never heard about this book before. I actually, in Serbia, in school, a lot of school literature we read is, I would say, European, French, some Italian, some British, well, obviously Serbian, but also a lot of Russian and kind of majority of it is being European, right? Not that much American. I would say probably Mark Twain maybe being one of the exceptions for American writers. I don't know. But anyway, never read Shirley Jackson, I can tell you that much. And when I opened the book in the bookshop, I was like, wow, I actually really love this style of writing. And it's so easy to read. I just started yesterday. I'm at page 136. I'm really loving it. So yeah, if you need a book recommendation, especially because it's short stories, it's very easy to read. So yeah, I'm gonna change into my gym kit and we're gonna go to work out. Post gym coffee grab. Here
Yes or
it
no?
is, and we're just sitting here in the restaurant where we have breakfast normally. Really, really love this spot. I love even to come and bring my laptop and work in here, to be honest. And now we're trying to make plans. Honestly, I'd be happy to go back to the room, have a shower, and read my book in bed. On a rainy day, there's nothing better, okay? That probably isn't like the dream Miami holiday you might like imagine, but for me, whenever I'm with Filippo or with my sister also, I'm happy. Okay, your girl just had a shower, obviously after the gym, and like we were chilling in the sun for just a little bit. And I wanted to quickly show you a few products. I'm only here for a day, but I managed to do a little Sephora order. I got these two. This one is still in the pack because I already have one. NARS, what are they called? Seduction eyeshadow stick. I got one in shade Hustle. That's a new one that I'm actually wearing on my eyes right now, and I really love it. And the one that I'm obsessed with, which is Laguna. I got this one to have in my Monaco apartment because I already have it. Here it is. This is still brand new. This is so great. I know I showed it to you guys before, but I will link all these beauty products below. I really, really love them. I also wanted to try this Makeup by Mario eye palette. Also beautiful neutral colors. So beautiful. Wanted to try this Edim lip balm that everybody's talking about. I just did my makeup. I think I got something else. Oh, yes, very important. This is Annabelle influenced me to get this. It's the Shiseido eyelash curler. She's told me that it's been like sold out for weeks. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, let me, order it. Currently doing my WONDERSKIN lip tint because this really, I love the color. I love everything about this. And then I need a little mirror. Wow, even though I've done pretty well even without the mirror. Wow, maybe not with the makeup though. I need to blend it in all well. And the thing is, like, it's so humid in Miami that actually makeup can be tough. Okay, let's finish up and let's get ready because we decided to go to Bal Harbour at the end. I am dressed. The hair is monsoon chic style. I don't know if it's chic, but I like it. Kind of messy, a bit like holiday stuff. I'm using this Summer Fridays jet lag spray. I like the glow. I mean, there's humidity outside, not that I need it, but one thing I've just used for the first time and I really like is the new Rhode blush. Got it on my cheeks. It's a little bit blue, the light in this room, so you might not be able to see it, but you'll see it when we're out. And then for my lips, I am gonna use one of my favorite lip liners. I think this one is in shade, is a Saddle. No, this is not Saddle, this is Nutmeg. Those are my two favorites, Saddle and Nutmeg. Okay, this lasts so long. And the WonderSkin Lip Therapy Oil. I love this one. This is the clear one. I mean, I've used it quite a few times before. It really hydrates and it has like a nice little pH of your lips kind of color. I passed through with the mermaid styler through my hair because I like this kind of messy look. The only thing is I need to buy some product for hair to keep it a little bit more heavy. Something like an oil. I think I brought an oil. I brought my LUNESI oil. Hold on. These are my absolute best essentials when traveling. Wait a second. I mean, you guys know how much I love this. This is the Deep Love Repair Mask, literally the best hair mask there is in the whole entire world. Obviously, we have the shampoo as well, which I love. And this is the scalp serum, so scalp toner. So where did I put the oil, I wonder? I need to go and find it. But these products I really, honestly, genuinely love. Also, throwing in the pocket blush into the bag. This is the shade Candy Apple. I really like it. Just a bit of blush, that's it. We arrived at Bal Harbour and we realized we're actually hungry already. So we sat down at Carpaccio to have some food. And I wanted to ask you, Filippo, one question if possible. Would you rather lose me or
Big.
Would you rather lose me or lose your favorite thing in the world?
Baby, this trick is old. You are my most important thing in the world.
So love it. I wanted to ask you several tricky questions to see how you would do.
Baby, if you die, I will never marry anybody else.
So we ordered 2 times beef carpaccio. I actually really crave it, and an octopus salad. and some water. And then I was just gonna say, and we don't eat bread so close to the wedding, but apparently we do.
Yeah, we do today because I'm starving.
Filippo is much healthier person than me in terms of what he eats because he never really, like he would always say like he would never have desserts at home. He doesn't really eat unnecessary stuff. We never buy bread, etc. But since I became a police this January, like healthy diet police in January, in preparation for the wedding, I have to say that poor Filippo, he's been really feeling the like restriction, sadly. So he asks me sometimes, can I eat this, can I eat that? And mostly the answer is
No.
but normally I'm not like that. It's just that also we did our blood tests and stuff, and I really wanted us to be like the healthiest we've ever been this year. And then we redid our blood tests like a week ago, and our blood test has been
Great.
so. Watching what you eat, not for the body, because I don't think we've changed our bodies that much, you know? Like really not that much, but the health impact has been huge. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you want to be healthy, the food game is real. I've never been in this place, Bal Harbour, all the times that I've been to Miami, so we are gonna discover it together. Apparently Filippo tells me like it's kind of like a shopping place.
I opened a Balmain store here
Yeah?
in 2019.
Is this when you met Camila Coelho?
No, Camila was in Brazil. We met in Sao Paulo.
That's important because obviously Camila is the one who introduced us. So I've never been here. I'm very curious. Filippo said it's like really luxury and beautiful. I'm excited to see if there's like any cute kind of like coffee shops and spots and things like that. So there's a really cute little dog. I'm loving this. Actually, I'm really loving it. I feel the city life a bit here. Mega recommendation for the octopus salad because Filippo said it's insane.
So
Okay, we're just walking around for everybody who is interested. It's sort of like a mall, but it has no roof, so it's like an open door mall. And they have obviously so far all the shops. In all honesty, for me personally, it is not that interesting to shop here because obviously we can do that in Europe. But look at this! I'm asking Filippo if we can steal one turtle and bring it home. I'm not sure it's allowed, but I really love this so much.
look at this one.
They're so cute, Filippo. Okay, enough of National Geographic program. What's really interesting for me here is that Filippo is telling me when he came here last time, he opened a shop here, as you guys could have heard, and they hosted a dinner. And it's so interesting for me sometimes to hear all of these things from Filippo's previous life always. Taking a picture of me because we're just outside of Audemars Piguet boutique in Miami. I have a watch on wish list, so I'm waiting. I might text my essay to put some extra pressure. If you have children, what I can tell you is the children around here have been so excited to see these turtles. This one is a bit lazy, look. I don't understand why is there a Christmas tree, but okay, it's a floral Christmas tree. I don't know how many Monica from Friends references when she's in Bahamas I can do, but yes, my hair gets a little extra volume, extra body whenever I go to humid places. So that's what it is. I had this matcha from Avenue 31 at the Bal Harbour. I really enjoyed the place. Did you enjoy it, Filippo?
Yes, I like Bal Harbour.
Yeah, me too. I really enjoyed it. It's a good day. Celine Dion announced concerts. Everybody's very emotional about it.
Remember the last time?
Yes,
Where we saw her?
of course. It was pretty insane.
In Saudi, remember?
Yeah,
That was so good.
incredible in Riyadh. And that's the current update from us. It is around 5:14. I'm reading this book that I told you guys about, and I'm very much just looking forward to getting back to read the book. Let me show you this view. I love this view. Okay, Filippo, I feel like if we lived in Miami, we would live here.
No.
No?
It wouldn't be here, but the scenario will be this.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because this is what I like so far from not the boat, the other side. This, from what I've seen, I've liked.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how attainable it is. I'm just saying what I would like, but the girl can dream, no? That's okay. I've been kind of enjoying this coziness, even if it's not been the sunbathing weather. I was texting my doctor, and I remember I told you in Milan, when I go in Milan and I get my laser, my skin laser done. I was texting with her today and I told her like, oh, it's like terrible weather in Miami. And you know what she said? Tamara, look on the bright side. Sun damages skin. So it's not sunny, which means you'll just be younger. Which is always a great way to look at it. It was a long day of doing not really much at all, but Filippo just told me that my hair never looked better, and I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. That will be confirmed. I will definitely let you know what I think. I guess it comes from a good place. I'm just gonna remove my makeup now. So what I did after we got back, I actually planned a few things that are kind of like wedding related, and then read the book. I have around 20 pages of the lottery left. Now I want to try this cleanser to take like everything off from today, like makeup, pollution, dirt, sweat, everything else. Beyond Clean Melted Oil Cleansing Balm. It says it contains Centella asiatica and chamomile, which sounds very promising. So it's going to be soothing, calming, and just like replenishing. Oh, I love the packaging. This is what it looks like. Purple. It's telling me that I need to turn it around. This is the shaving one. Wait a second. Guys. How gorgeous is this? Beyond Clean Melted Oil. I just wanna, like, my toxic trait is that I just wanna keep doing this. It feels great. It's not like scented or not like strongly scented at least. So let's see how, oh, it feels really great. It's the first time I'm trying this product, so it's also like a bit of first impressions. What I love about this is the way that I don't have to stick the fingers in it, and I can already see that it removed all of the mascara, like literally in one go, which is a big yay for me. I need like always balms with like good cleansing power, because this is how I remove my mascara. So I'm not gonna edit this so you guys can see how good this is, and I can also see. So let's see. Also, what I like is it doesn't blur my vision. Already I can see because I already opened my eyes. Yeah, and it doesn't stink. Ah, it feels good. The mascara is all gone. This is so good. Wow, this is great. I mean, I still have some bruising under the eye from my facial. I think it's day 4 or 5, I don't even know. Because of the time difference, I'm confused. So the face is washed. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna brush my teeth. Nobody needs to see that. I'm gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna do my skincare routine. Wow, my under eyes are like, the swelling is down, but the redness hasn't gone away yet. Hopefully tomorrow I will wake up and I will be like new. That will be great. Good morning, guys. Here we are, dressed for a new day with my island-like hair. I've been really loving these Chanel jeans. They're the ones with the turn lock button. This knit, I just go randomly. I link everything below as I always do. I did just a bit of moisturizer on my face and a little bit of pocket blush and the lip tint. Of course, who would I be if not? It's 7:30 a.m. It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. From what you can see is that we're not that blue as well. But look at this. Looking beautiful, beautiful, beautiful South Beach. Really loving it. It is windy though, as you can tell by the palm trees. But this is giving me hope that I can chill today by the sea or by the pool. Either way is fine with me. I'm happy as long as I can get a little bit of vitamin D sunshine. Today's plan is I have like a few little things to do. I'm just gonna get downstairs, get my coffee, message my team with like all different things. My mom's been calling me this morning since early morning. Actually, she was like the first call to ask me a million things. You know, like obviously we launched Noah now. Is it 6 months ago? No, it's not even 6 months ago yet. It's kind of crazy. It's only been like 4 months ago. But we already have some like really loyal returning customers. So we've been working on this thing that we want to surprise some of our loyal returning customers with something special. So we were starting that project this morning, like starting with we wanted to do our top 10 most loyal customers, and then we were like, okay, 11, and then we were like 12, okay, let's do 13. But that's the problem that I have. I can never like say no. So yeah, this morning we worked on that already, and now I have to go downstairs to do a few more things. And that's kind of like so far. Then I'm just gonna chill and finish my book today. I have 40 pages left that I wanted to finish last night, but Filippo really wanted me to switch off the light so he can sleep, because he cannot sleep, that man. Even if there's like a tiny little light from the phone flickering or something, he cannot sleep. My face swelling update, as you can see, still present a little bit, but much better. Now I can even go around without sunglasses and without scaring people, which is great. So lots of progress over here. How can you tell that your girl is having the best holidays? Let me give you a hint. It's the vacation hair. This is my natural hair. So this is the vacation hair. It's entered the chat, and this is it. I'm actually getting ready for this morning. I don't think this is going to be my look. I need to put a swimming suit on. Yesterday was quite sunny, and I didn't vlog yesterday because I just spent the day at the beach reading and enjoying and talking to my friends, because I don't know if I told you guys, we're actually here with some friends as well. Now, this morning I started by a very, very, very exciting unboxing, which you cannot see because this is now an empty bag, but I sourced another piece from Mathieu Blasi collection, and the lovely ladies at By Elevate, who are like have quite a headquarters in Dubai and London, and they are like really great at sourcing, have sourced me my dream bag. I've unboxed it for TikTok, so you can check it out there. But look how beautiful is this. This is the large suede flap. I really, really love it, actually. I want to wear it right now. But, I mean, we're in Miami. We're going to the beach. I'm not going to wear it right now. In fact, I am going to wear another Chanel bag today. I'll show it to you. Hold on. But this is actually spring-summer 26, but it's the second drop. How cute is this bag? I love it so much. Maybe, you know what I'm gonna do? I don't know. I need to see what I'm gonna wear to the beach, because maybe today I take some pictures, because normally on holidays I'm not very good at taking pictures, but I think today might be the day. So let's see. I'll get dressed now. I want to wear, I need to put on a swimming suit, and we're gonna head down, have a coffee. Today we're a bit later than usually. It's already 8:40, but Filippo went for a workout, and I stayed in too because I wanted to film a TikTok. I wanted to, you know, do some stuff that I need to do. I will also need to bring my laptop to breakfast because I need to do some boring administrative things, unfortunately, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? So that's current situation. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to pack our beach bag. Let's go. There is nothing I love more than Filippo when he speaks to my sister. He just had a chat with her on the phone, and like they both are smiling and laughing. They're truly best friends. We are at breakfast. I changed my outfit since what you've seen because I wanted to put a swimming suit on, and I'm wearing this new, I want to take pictures actually because I haven't taken any pictures since we arrived. We truly holidayed. We actually had some change of the plans. So we arrived to Miami and we were going to go back to Milan and then go to Monaco. There's a change to the plan. We're going to LA because I have an event. I'm going to LA. Filippo wants us also to go to Palm Beach on Friday. Ma cosa facciamo lì?
Andiamo venerdì mattina andiamo a Palm e facciamo pranzo con Caro e Francesco.
Va bene. Anyway, let's do this. Guys, if you wonder how our holidays are going, we're under the umbrella, but not because it's sunny.
Because it's raining.
This holiday was Filippo's attempt to really make me love Miami. Right?
Exactly. Failed big time.
Because Filippo really loves Miami, but every time I came here was for work. I think it's a beautiful place. I just never got to really experience it. And we have a lot of friends in here. So they were all like, this is our one-time chance to make Tamara really, really, really love Miami.
To be honest, I love it even with the rain.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy that we're like resting, we're chilling, but it's very hard for creating content for like, I wanted to take some pictures today. I wanted to wear a cute outfit. None of my cute outfits are being worn. Filippo. And I think Filippo also feels a little bit guilty But it's okay, he doesn't need to feel guilty.
Voila.
The weather is not his responsibility. But look at this. This is the current situation. I mean, honestly, it's kind of cozy and charming, but kind of also annoying. Can you speak to me, please?
No.
Why not? Excuse me? Hi, is everything okay? Filippo? Guys, I love to annoy Filippo when he doesn't want to speak. I purposefully speak even more. I just recently posted a TikTok in which I said that it says, how do you spoil your man? And I said, sometimes I'm silent. But it doesn't happen that often. So he has to put up with me. I think I'm getting kind of reddish in the face. That you guys can see. Also my lips are a bit sore, but it's okay. Wait, sun is quite bright, so in order to see what I'm vlogging, I know my sunglasses need to be cleaned.
Just for a change.
I already have one person here to tell me that, so don't worry, I know. I just finished my book. Do you want me to tell you the final story of the book, Filippo?
No.
I'm gonna tell you anyway. Do you want? I changed my swimming suit, by the way, because I was like, I need to tan.
Yeah.
I really like the swimming suit.
Yes.
I'll link it below for you guys. Because we're gonna like leave the beach now to go and get ready for design district, which I will take you guys with me too. Filippo has a meeting and I'm just gonna like roam around. But anyway, the final story of my book is in a village and there's a lottery. And the lottery is like everybody's taking a piece of paper from the box. And anyway, this one family won because there was like on their paper there was something, you know, every paper was empty, but then this one family opened and there was something on their paper. And because they won, the rest of the village threw stones at them, like stoned them.
And?
That's it. Okay, I don't think I updated you guys, but actually I made it to the design district. Filippo's here as well, but he's kind of, I think he's having like a meeting of some sort. So long story short, I did not want to crash. And now I'm just gonna do my alone girly time, which I actually really, really love. Well, not alone because I'm with you guys. And also, I took this bag out for the first time ever, which makes me very excited. So yeah, not alone. Also, this never gets old. Never, ever, ever. So cute. Okay, it's windy. And you guys, I mean, I'm putting the camera right where the like some kind of fountain is. I'm not sure. If the camera falls in the water, I will lose the footage. If I don't film it, I will not have any footage. So let me show you my outfit of the day. Obviously the bag you have seen already. This is her first outing. This is what I'm wearing. It's not a very like Miami outfit, but honestly it's kind of like chilly in Miami these days, as you know, obviously. The trousers are like really beautiful, kind of like silky vibe. This same outfit, the road did kind of like pretty much same outfit of this kind, but probably like 10 times more expensive. This one's like a lot better. I was thinking should I wear the high heels or not, but ended up not wearing high heels because honestly, I want to walk. And I mean, I did have some comfy heels, that is a fact, but probably not. Like I didn't want to like be kind of, you know, walking around the design district kind of struggling in high heels. So now Filippo's here. I told you that already. I'm gonna try and maybe find him. My friend Kate, she's coming. You guys have seen my friend Kate a million times before. She's a Miami local and she is coming right after her call meeting situation, and then we're gonna have a dinner together. I wanted to go to Sephora to try, just like to check out some colors and like new things. And honestly, it's always like quite interesting to see, like, because the things and the brands in the US are very different to the ones that we have in Europe. Kind of just not really shopping, but in the mood to find things that perhaps are not available in Europe, if that makes sense. So if you're wondering what in the world am I doing in Hermès in Miami, you would be right, but I am literally hunting and digging and searching around the world for this particular top that I need for the jumpsuit that I got. And this one would be perfect. I mean, not perfect. This one is not perfect for it, but it's near perfect. And actually, it also even goes well with this bag. And I don't really have many tops of this kind, like cropped that would go under blazers and jackets and things like that. But the top that I'm searching the whole world for, I will insert the picture here, is like impossible to find because nobody seems to have it in Europe. one might arrive apparently in Paris. We're still waiting, but until then I think this will do. And this, I wasn't sure about the size. Normally I never try things on, but it's a 34 and normally I'm 36, so I wanted to try it, but it works. So that's kind of it. It's a necessity, let's say. Who am I fooling? Anyway. Look what I found on the street, and it's mine now. Filippo finished. We're kind of like just hanging here, and our friend Kate is coming, so that's the latest update. I'm in a very good mood, very good mood. Filippo says I'm always in a good mood when we're like around the shops, which is not true. I'm just in general a person in a good mood. It is what it is. I cannot help it. I just randomly saw this nail shop. Like, look how many stations inside. I don't want to film people, but it's so incredible. Filippo is currently a little bit mad at me because he doesn't want to walk, because he walked 9 kilometers this morning. But he's not mad. He's just more like done with everything. He has energy all of a sudden, and now he wants a baseball bat, a baseball ball, because the American football ball that we, yeah, I know, it measures the speed. Do you want it? This man, all he needs in life is a football or basketball or any kind of ball, or no matter.
I'm definitely gonna buy the ball.
Yes, and you're gonna carry the ball to the dinner.
Yeah.
No, baby, you don't need a ball, my love.
No,
We can,
I do.
but we can buy it locally.
No, baby, look at this.
I know, but and now he's gonna kick it around, but he cannot kick it around because it's enclosed in that little thing. Otherwise, he would love to kick it around, but there's some free on the right side. So, also we bought a ball in Dubai.
Which one?
We bought a ball in every country we go to. We buy a ball because he just cannot not kick it around. And obviously, it drives me crazy when he does it in the house because I'm always fearing that he's gonna break something. But the interest in diversity of sports is peaking, and yeah.
Look, have you never seen?
I've seen.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't forget a cheerleader in university for American football. So,
Really?
oh my god, I love that, Filippo. Shall we buy it?
Please.
And what do we do with it? You see, he loves the shop. Loves the shop. This is Filippo heaven. Okay. Also, one thing to say, Filippo is a big gentleman, so all the time he was carrying this. He's always carrying stuff for me. He's like the kindest guy you can imagine. The moment we entered the shop, not only did he give me this bag to carry, but he also gave me his jacket to carry. So now, while in the shop, I'm actually carrying the stuff. As someone who lives in Europe, I will never kind of not be fascinated with like all kinds of different things. I mean, I don't know if fascinated is the right word. I just kind of borderline excessive, borderline very interesting. Look how many. This is just the cups, and there's a whole other aisle as well. And look, the Stanley cups over there. I mean, I love my Stanley cup for sure. They're all kinds of different colors. Okay, the dinner date with Kate at Chateau Zizi's. Actually, Kate picked us up, so she's just on a call. We left my Hermès inside, and we're gonna have dinner. It's Mexican, Filippo. I'm so excited. I love this place. It's so cute and cozy. I love it.
One of my favorite things to do
Your call line is low.
is have my friends that studied anything medical review any of my blood work, and so I've asked Tamara to review mine with her
So excited.
past pharmacy life.
I'm checking all of your blood tests, and it's like we need to talk. I'm excited.
HIPAA.
Guys, if you come here, this salad should be legal. It's so good. I'm loving these. What were these things called? Okay, crispy bread thing. What is it called?
Tostada.
Tostadas. Spicy tuna is insane. Caviar also great. This salad, spectacular. I could just eat these two for the rest of my life and really enjoy the life. It's so yummy. Good morning. Who is ready for a 7 a.m. walk We want to do a lot of steps today, a lot of nice little workouts. It's still very early, so not much going on here. I can't really even say that it's warm, but we're gonna do this brisk walk. Yesterday Filippo did 9 kilometers and today I want to join. So far what I really like about Miami is that people really take care of their bodies. So you will, obviously we got up very early in the morning, but you see so many people running from the early morning, as you can see, and just like working out. And I guess when the weather is nice throughout the whole year, you're more inclined to also take care of yourself a little bit better, just comparing to all kinds of different countries I lived in. But it also shows how things like weather or general like geographical position, length of the day, all those kinds of things affect our lifestyles. And I think it's very nice because also if you have children, you can kind of like go for a walk with them if they're not at school and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's really, I'm loving that part of lifestyle, that it's very like fitness and very healthy and wellness. I am loving. I think we did like 4,000 steps and now we're getting back because we walked this way and now we're walking that way.
Good morning, good morning. Actually, good afternoon because today, what time is it? 3 p.m. 3 p.m. The weather is amazing. I mean, a bit cloudy, but you know. I have a question for you, baby. Do you know the capital of Congo?
I know of Senegal.
Yeah, but I ask Congo.
Does it start with a B?
She knows. She always knows everything and then she play like she doesn't know. Anyway, do you know or not?
No.
Okay, no. Do you know that every year people die because the coconut...
Coconut, 10
Yeah.
times.
Tell them yesterday that you told me.
Guys, it was so funny. We were walking and there was like a palm tree and there was a coconut at the bottom, and I told Filippo, look, one coconut fell, and you know if it falls like...
No. We saw a coconut.
Yeah, that's what I said, on the floor.
So we saw a coconut on the floor. And the coconut was smashed, you know, in like 2 pieces. And then, you know, I just look at the coconut and we're walking. And Tamara said, baby, you know that every year 10 people die from the coconut falling from the tree. And from that moment, because there was, you know, in Miami there are palm everywhere. From that moment I'm walking like this.
No, the best was, Filippo was like in a mood, and then he looked like this. And he was like, I don't want coconuts, yeah.
I said I don't want to die with a coconut. To be honest, you know, to die because a coconut, you know, fell in your head is not the coolest way to go. Guys, I just want to say that we are in Miami. The weather is not the best, okay, because it's very tropical. I told Tamara this morning, you know what? We are together. We are on holidays. And to be honest, there is no pressure because there is no sun. So we spend the day in the room, watching movies, doing a little bit of work, enjoying life. And you know the point? No, you didn't complain. No, baby, you are the best. But what I'm trying to say is that the secret, one of the many secrets in life, is to find always the right angle to see things. Because you know what? They say that that pain is inevitable, but the suffering is a choice. Is it like something like that, right? So you can always choose, always.
Depends on we're not talking about extreme life situations.
No, we're talking about you are on holidays and it's raining or it's sunny. But you can choose to be happy because you are on holidays. Or you can choose to be unhappy and grumpy because it's raining.
We're talking about like a very mundane life, not like about like serious extreme life situations. We're talking about like oat milk run out in the coffee shop. You know what I mean? Like those kind
No, of course, we're not talking about serious stuff. We're talking about things that you can always choose to change the approach. And this is one of those situations. It's not bad, you know. It's cloudy, okay, you know, you can see the sky. But you know what? I have my crosswords. I have her. We have a coffee. We are in paradise because, I mean, come on.
And I might not know what's the capital of Congo,
Which you don't.
but I know what's the capital of Honduras.
Yeah? Capital of Honduras? No idea.
Tegucigalpa.
Excuse me?
Tegucigalpa.
Capital of Honduras is not something that everybody knows. Anyway, a little bit of a vanity angle of Tamara's vlog. As you can see, a little bit of white is coming because I'm not 22 anymore. No, but I don't color my beard, I don't color my hair. But my question is your husband or boyfriend painting your beard or your hair? And if yes, why? No, I'm joking. I'm just not that kind of guy that will color my beard. But I have a lot of friends that do. And of course, we don't judge here. I think that white in a man, it's okay, no? You know, in India, you know what they say in South America? I went to a barber shop, which I never do, guys. I always do it by myself. But once a year I go, and I went to this guy next to our house, and he was from Argentina, baby. And I told him, I said, can you cut a little bit the white ones, you know? And he said, why would you cut that, you know? No, he didn't say wisdom. You know what he said? He said, no. It's like, it shows the grade of your wisdom. And I like that. So that's it. A little bit of a peel of...
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me anything.
Is this from your YouTube channel?
It is from my YouTube channel, yeah. Tell me, how can I help?
You're the funniest man I've ever met in my life.
You know what? The main language in our house is English. We're starting talking in Italian a little bit because Tamara is speaking fluently, but it's not very easy for me. It doesn't come natural to talk to Tamara in Italian. So we speak in English. And in Italian, I can be quite funny, you know? But in English, also because my English is okay, I'm not, you know, I have a very limited amount of vocabulary of words. I'm not Shakespeare. Yeah, you know, when your first language is one, and you living your life in another one, I'm sure that a lot of you guys, maybe you have a Russian boyfriend, a Greek girlfriend, Latina, American. You know, it's not easy when you live your life talking in a language that is not yours. So sometimes, you know, when I talk to my friends and I talk in Italian because I can really be entertaining and I can be a lot of fun. But with Tamara, we always speak in English. We still manage to have fun. If you were Italian, we would laugh 3 times more.
Actually, we laughed today so much because I was funny.
No, today at some point we were both crying. But it's very difficult to explain why. It's you know, we have our own thing and yeah, it's like that. Anyway, talking about coffee, we love join the juice. And that's it, guys. I think that we're having the best day. It's what time is it? 4 p.m. here?
I'm in a very good mood today.
4 p.m. Tamara is in a very good mood. Can I say why? One of the reasons why? Because this morning Tamara had therapy and at 6 a.m. And guys, every day she has once a week, and every day she does therapy. She comes out from that hour that she's it's like for a Christian person to go to a church.
Yeah.
It's the same feeling. She's clean and cleansed and she's in the best mood. Anyway, bye guys.
Okay, many hours later, or like 4 hours later probably. You can't see, but we do get dressed. Hi! I love you! Hi! How sweet. She said, Tamara, I love you. This only happens in America, but like in various different states where people like roll down their window and scream, and I love it. We're actually coming for dinner to Le Specialità. It was a last minute booking. We were gonna do something else, but at the end we decided to go to Le Specialità, and we were not sure if it's a bit like lol, considering that we have the same restaurant in Milan, but here we are. At the Specialità, which is very different to the one in Milan. In case you've been to one in Milan and then you come to Miami, it's very different, I would say, vibe. The menu is not that different. It's a bit smaller here. Saying that in Italy, in Milan, on the menu there's pizza Tamara. I will insert the proof. In Miami, not just yet. They told me, don't worry, we can make it. But it's okay. I don't want to be like that person. You know what I mean? I still like to consider myself as not someone who's too demanding. So we've actually both fancied kind of healthy food. So we ordered some chicken and broccoli and then one pizza to share to have like just to try a little bit, but basically it's chicken and broccoli for dinner tonight. And we were gonna go somewhere else for dinner with our friends, but then whatever, we had some booking issues and there was not enough space at the table. So Filippo and I said, don't worry about us, we'll just do an easy dinner tonight. So after, we're gonna meet our other friend, Kate, for a drink, hopefully, if she's still at Zizi's here in the design district. But other than that, I'm planning to make an article about top eating spots in Miami for you guys. So I don't know if it's gonna be live yet when this vlog goes live, but we're gonna try do our best. In the meanwhile, I'll film some pizza making for you because it's actually really interesting to watch. Miami vlog was a little bit of everything and anything in a mix. By the way, I was just telling Filippo I did my base a little bit differently today in my makeup. Maybe I should do an update. Do you guys want an update? Too soon for an update? I don't know. Anyway, we're just waiting for our car to go back to the hotel, and I am fully aware that this Miami vlog was probably not what I wanted it to be, but can I please blame it on 5 days of rain? I mean, it pretty much rained every single day since we've arrived, right? And it's been 4 days since we've been here. Yeah. Every single day it's rained. So I'll blame it on that. However, I still managed to get a bit tan. Our holiday in Miami is still not over, but tomorrow we're going to Palm Beach. And I think I'm gonna do a whole vlog of Palm Beach and all that other stuff because we're planning fun adventures. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you that I love you so much. I love meeting so many of you guys here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!